Smush any girls. A little broom here. There she is. Now, if you can see, got the queen right there. She's running around. She's got a real long tapered abdomen. What we're going to do is we take the cork out here. So we got our little screw. Take the cork out. And this is candy. This is like cake icing. And we're going to make sure that she's kind of away. We don't want to stab her with the nail. We're going to push a nail through. Just make a little hole for him to get started chewing through. Alright. Then what we do is we take our queen, take out a frame that's in the middle of the hive, and we place her on the middle of the hive like this under a rubber band. We'll try to push her into the wax a little bit. You don't want to put her straight up and down in case one of the bees die. They'll drop over the hole and then she can't get out. So I like to put her on like a little bit of an angle. Then we put her back in here and try not to push her too tight against the edge that the bees can still get to her. Now comes the fun part. So now we get more sugar water. We give the girls another little drink here. Try not to soak them down too hard. Okay. Take the cover off. We're going to lift our can of syrup out. Now we can give them another little bump if you want, just to get them all down off the can of syrup so that we don't smush them when we're taking the can of syrup out. Nice and slow. And they're ready to come out, so we'll just sweep them off. Set the can of syrup to the side for a minute. And then what you do is shake some right over the queen. And then the rest of the bees put down in the space we made. Okay, I'm going to bump this, get all the bees down. Try to get as many in as we can. Give this another bump. Okay, we got a good bit of them out that time. So we're going to set the rest of this here by the front of the hive so they can kind of climb up and walk right in. Now what we're going to do is take our frames that we took out. You set them in nice and soft so you don't smush any bees. And the girls will just feel the weight of that and they'll start moving out of the way. So we're just going to set these in here like this. There you can see a drone bee right here. There's a male drone bee right there. Okay. Put this last frame in. Let it just slowly settle to the bottom. Keep wiggling them around until the girls all move out of the way. They'll move. I don't want to smush any of them. Okay, we're going to give them another good squirt just to keep them from flying. Okay, try to get these frames down the rest of the way. Okay, we want to make sure we give our queen cage space so the girls can get in to feed her. And we did do that on that one, right? We did put space in there. Okay, the first one, I don't remember if I did that, so we may have to pop that back.
Would you like me to?
I'm just going to sweep these girls across here to get them to go down in. I probably should have smoke, but I don't like to smoke a fresh hive. So I'm just sweeping them down in, trying to get them to go down into the... Oh, girl. Go. Get these down flat now. Sweep all these girls off the edge here. Then what we'll do is we'll set this down on top. Nice and light, just kind of let it set itself so you don't push it down so you're not smushing any of the girls. Let me set this back up here at the entrance. I gotta rip the screen out of that. And then what you do is take your hive tool, find your can of syrup, you poke some bigger holes in it and you set it over the top and they'll finish drinking that. So we put an empty hive box on top, cover that up, and we put hive cover on. Make sure everything's good and lined up. Okay, they're in. So, let's check our front hive reducer. Make sure that's in tight. And this one, we're going to tear the screen out of it, so if there's any that get stuck in there, they'll be able to come out. So, I just take my hive tool, move those girls out of the way.